18 women on our show signed a collective letter. And that was 18 people willing to be public about their experiences in the cast and on the crew. And 25 women on the cast and crew of his subsequent show signed a letter in response about his behavior. He was very open. I think the worst of what he did was hidden. He was not embarrassed to be handsy, to make inappropriate commentary.
He just thought he can get away with it.
To pull people into side rooms for conversations, to keep... It's funny when you think about the things that men write. We would have these scenes written for us, you know, being with our intimate partners on the show, scenes written where we'd be in our underwear and whatever. And we found out from a writer that he kept a board of the fitting photos of each girl in underwear up in his office. Pictures of us that were taken by the wardrobe supervisor, who was a woman, of us in different versions of underwear and or lingerie that then had to be approved, picked. And, you know, one would wind up in the show. He just would keep a board of all these photos. Christ. And we were like, wow, that's super violating.
Did anybody ever say, get help, dude? Get fucking help?
Yeah, certainly. But when someone's in complete and total control of 250 people's jobs and livelihoods, it's pretty hard to force them to listen. It was interesting for us, you know, when the show was over, really to hear that it was no secret in the industry either.
Right.
And he kept working, as they all do, until, you know.
This all came out, the movement. And then he was fired off royals or whatever.
Not only was it the really overt, just abuse and manipulation that he, you know, put so many women through, but it was also the more insidious shit. It was telling me that Joy and Hillary were supposedly talking all this shit about me, and then telling Joy that me and Hillary were talking shit about her, and telling Hillary that me and Joy were talking shit about her. He
making you all hate each other.
He pitted us against each other. And when you're 21 and your 45-year-old married boss is telling you that people are coming into his office to talk about you, you don't think he's making it up. And so the ferocity that I feel about the time he stole from us, because we clicked fast and we were really, really close, and he didn't like it. And it took us a long time to realize that, you know, when he would talk about never letting us be like the Friends cast, we always thought like, yeah, LOL, like what cast is ever going to get paid that much money an episode?
Yeah.
But what we didn't realize was that he never wanted us to be best friends, because then we would talk about money and then we would advocate together.